Welcome to Star Expose. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. The dust has barely settled from the dramatic season of The Golden Bachelor, and yet the whispers, the rumors, and the breathtaking possibilities keep rising. Mel Owens, the man who walked into the spotlight with swagger, confidence, controversy, and a reputation for being difficult, is now stepping towards something far more unexpected, something warmer, softer, and far more romantic than fans ever imagined. A television wedding. But the path to this moment wasn't shaped overnight. It began long before rose petals hit the ground. Long before the world even saw Mel greet his first limo arrival. It began the moment Mel Owens opened his mouth on that podcast and sent Bachelor Nation into a spiral. When he declared he would only date women between the ages of 45 and 60, people gasped. This wasn't the Golden Bachelor demographic. Fans expected a broad, open-hearted search for love. Instead, they got a strict age range and a laundry list of lifestyle demands. According to him, his future partner had to be athletic, fit, capable of keeping up with a former NFL linebacker. He wasn't shy about it either. He laid out his requirements like the world was a scouting combine. The backlash came instantly. Viewers rolled their eyes. Social media caught fire. Fans vowed to boycott, and the ratings echoed their sentiment. Mel Owens' reign looked shaky before it even began. But here's where the story twists. Because the man who entered The Golden Bachelor with rigid standards soon found himself softened, reshaped, and humbled by the very process he thought he could control. Producers and insiders who once whispered that Mel was difficult slowly changed their tune. As the cameras captured more of him, something beneath the tough exterior started to shine through. The bravado cracked, the athlete turned romantic, and the man who once walked onto set with demands eventually surrendered to vulnerability. An insider revealed that producers were terrified he wouldn't propose. Week after week, they worried he'd pull away, shut down, or refuse to let anyone in deeply enough. But something shifted. Somewhere between the dates, the conversations, the laughter, and the heartaches, Mel allowed the walls to fall. And in the finale, he gets down on one knee. Peg Munson, the fierce, vibrant former firefighter from Las Vegas, doesn't just get his final rose. She gets the ring, she gets the promise. She gets the man who millions weren't sure would ever fully open his heart. But their love story doesn't end with a proposal. Reports confirm that Mel and Peg are already planning a wedding. Not just any wedding, a televised event. A golden wedding. But this time ABC is rewriting the script. The last golden wedding, the highly publicized celebration between Jerry and Teresa, ended in heartbreak within just 4 months. Their union disintegrated publicly, painfully, and loudly. A memoir dropped, accusations flew, interviews turned bitter, and the image of the franchise took a hit. Executives learned from that. For Mel and Peg, the network wants something different, something more personal, intentional, intimate. According to insiders, ABC wants to give them more creative control over the ceremony. The wedding won't be a rushed spectacle. It won't be a stage-managed production stuffed with sponsor logos and awkward scripted jokes. Instead, it's being crafted as their day, their love, their vision, their moment. Executives, apparently humbled by the Jerry-Teresa fallout, are now letting Mel and Peg shape the mood, the tone, and the heart of the celebration. And considering Peg's strength, grace, and grounded nature, and Mel's surprising emotional evolution, the result might just be the romantic redemption Bachelor Nation desperately needs. But even as plans form for their big day, the ghosts of golden weddings past still linger. Jerry Turner and Teresa Nist continue to bicker in the media. Their conflicting accounts of why their marriage ended have fans divided. One issue was Teresa's reluctance to give up her home in Shrewsbury, New Jersey. Other problems were left hanging in the air, wrapped in memoir pages and public tension. Bachelor Nation watched them unravel in real time. And now, perhaps in response, the franchise seeks a rebirth through Mel and Peg. Because here's the truth, fans are rooting for this one. Peg Munson, with her firefighter bravery, warmth, and steady demeanor, feels like the perfect match for Mel's big personality. Their connection simmered, then sparked, then grew into something real, despite a journey marked by skepticism and controversy. And now the same man who once introduced himself with strict checklists and rigid standards is preparing for a wedding built on partnership, trust, and love. Just imagine it, the venue glowing with soft golden lights, Peg walking down the aisle with the confidence of a woman who has lived, loved, and fought for every year of her life. Mel waiting with a smile that isn't guarded, but open, grateful, and hopeful. This might just be the televised romance Bachelor Nation hoped for all along. Still, debates swirl. Is a TV wedding a good idea? Should they keep it private after witnessing the disaster of the last one? Or is sharing their day with the world a chance to reshape the reputation of the Golden Bachelor franchise entirely? The stakes are high for the show, for the network, and for the couple stepping into a future under the brightest spotlight of their lives. Whatever happens, one thing is certain. Mel Owens' journey has transformed from controversy to connection, from skepticism to sincerity, and from rigid expectations to genuine love. And fans are watching every step. If you've followed their story from the beginning, now's the perfect moment to add your voice. Do you believe in Mel and Peg's televised wedding? Do you think they can succeed where the last golden couple stumbled? Share your thoughts, predictions, and hopes, because this love story is far from over, and your perspective shapes the conversation as it unfolds. Thanks for watching Star Expose. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.